6, a helping hand with your land.
Hi, I'm Brian Messick with Messick Farm Equipment. Today we're here to talk about the New Holland Discbine. We're going to be talking about the New Holland 209 and 210 Discbine. They're new to the market here for us this year in 2019, and there is a couple key changes between the H7230 series and this model. So to start, we're just going to start with the shielding here around the side. We used to have those rubber T-straps. They'd always break, corrode, fall apart. We didn't like them. They changed it. Great upgrade. Just a metal key switch here, pull it open, we swing open, full access into our belt, our gearbox, and our slip clutch for our drive line. So great improvement, very simple but good. The second thing we're going to touch on is the suspension of our cutter bar and how the flotation of it is. They moved where the cutter bar spring attaches. It's higher up on the cutter bar and it's positioned further back and lower on the back. What that does is it lets the cutter bar react faster to obstacles in the field by being attached to the trailed frame. And when we refer to the trailed frame, we're referring to the frame of the machine, and the cutter bar sits in front of that machine, so the frame is trailing the cutter bar, being able to react faster to uneven obstacles in the field. So we're going to come around to the back of the machine then. We're going to look at that. We're going to discuss the conditioning options offered on these particular models. Okay, now here at the back of the machine, they've made a couple changes. You'll notice the styling on the lights is more aerodynamic. It's more sealed, better weather resistant for rain and things like that. So much better longevity. So we changed the lights. The other thing on the back here of the machine we're going to discuss is our 3 conditioning options. We're going to have a flail type conditioning, which is the type you see here on this machine with our free swinging flails. We're going to offer rubber chevron conditioning rolls. For us up here in the Northeast, that's our most popular conditioning. We do that for your leafy type crops, your alfalfa, your clover, much more gentle on that type of crop, so we're not experiencing leaf loss. And then we offer a metal or steel roll in a chevron pattern. Very good for your grasses, your orchard type crops, gets that to dry. Also very good in stones. If you got a lot of small stones, won't damage those type of rolls. You have multiple types of ways to configure your wind guards. That is the same as on the H series. Different patterns up here to make either a smaller windrow or a larger windrow. So we're going to move around. We're going to discuss the cutter bar and some changes in the covers up there, and then we'll go up to the hitch. Okay, on the side of the machine here, a change that we have been wanting and needing is how to fold up this end shield. Nobody wants to fold it. Nobody could fold it because it always got stuck. The latch got broken. It didn't matter. It was very difficult. Then it would get hit by fence posts, whatever it may be. T-handle now. We're just going to pull on the handle, lift up the hood, latch stays in place. To bring it down, pull out on your T-handle, fold down, locked in place. Very simple. Great change on the machine. New Holland listened, customers asked, they changed it. Great improvement. So around here to the front of the machine, haven't seen much difference in this from your H series, but back on your tilt cylinder, you've gained an extra hole in there for tilting of your cutter bar, so you have a little more adjustment there. Secondly, you'll notice on your curtains, we used to have the metal buckle. Again, it would tear, it would become corroded, you couldn't open it, it didn't work, so you didn't pin it. On the new machine, we have much more overlap of our curtain, able to eliminate that metal buckle. Very nice, good sealed in position. So as we raise our curtain, again, full one-piece raised curtain, plastic liner under our shield to prevent dimples from the rock. Then we come to our cutter bar. It is the Momax 2 cutter bar. Same cutter bar, same componentry that you're used to experiencing in your previous H-Series machine. The difference will come when we talk about the knives. This has New Holland's quick change knife. So when you want to change knives, we're talking seconds versus minutes when you would go to get your impact, have to take out the knife bolt, put a new knife in, and put it back in. Great change. We'll go over how to change that knife here shortly. So we have a segmented cutter bar like you're used to, the modular design, independent oil bath in each one. We have our Shock Pro hub design in there, where if you hit something, the Shock Pro hub will fail and you're able to replace it without having to get into the cutter bar itself. They've strengthened the rock guard on here as well. Much heavier rock guard on there to resist that banging from any limestone outcroppings you have. So let me get the quick change knife tool and we'll dive down in there and we'll take a look how to change that knife. So the other thing that you'll notice on this machine that is not on any of the H-Series machine is this little tool right here and the storage position of it. This is our quick change knife tool. It is standard equipment on our new series Discbine, and when we get around to the cutter bar, we'll show you how to use this. But this is a storage position for it right here. So down here on our cutter bar, you're going to notice that the knives are different, and we have this tool we talked about, the storage over on the other side. So if we get our knife facing straight out, and you'll notice there is a gap here, and you have your knife plate down here and your turtle shell on the top. So you take our knife bar and you put it in between the two. And from here, we're going to press down. You don't need a ton of force, but you need a couple pounds. And we're going to push that down and we're going to wiggle on the knife and you're able to pull the knife right out. Now you'd get a new knife and we'd repeat the process. So you'd get the knife out and you'd replace the knife, and we're going to repeat the process. So we would put our knife tool back in, push down, line up your knife, close it, make sure our knife is free and swinging, make sure your gap closed so the spring tension is there, and you just replace the knife on the new Discbine. Doesn't get any easier than that. So that is our brief tour of the New Holland 200 series Discbine. There's obviously way more on this machine than we can cover in this short information. But please feel free to contact Messick's. We'll help you out, we'll walk you through, we'll tell you what's right for the machine you need and what for your acreage you're covering. So please feel free to call us at 1-800-222-3373 or visit us at messicks.com. Thank you very much.